They came by the scent of it, low and clean. The way rust climbs through sweetness, slow and mean. The way a room goes strange before the hand has touched the latch or crossed the threshold span. I knew them first by dimming, line by line, by how they dulled the edge of what was mine, by how the inward hinges loosed and thin stayed open just a little more to them. Some wore solace in the shape of grace, some moved so near to mercy's borrowed face. Some came soft as sleep, but sleep turned wrong and learned the lower chambers by my song. Wrong fire, wrong hand, wrong mouth at the inward seam. You don't touch dream. I fed the wrong flame more than once. Let's stand the plain odd fact. I placed it in my hand. I fed what leaned in beautiful and bright, what called itself relief and answered night. I fed what came in stillness, pale and deep, and left the taste of iron under sleep. Not steel, not banners, not the trumpet or the wheel, but appetite that learns the shape of grace and lays its hunger down in mercy's place. One darkness bends toward depth and inward art, another only wants the tender part. I did not always know the one from one till dream came back with less of me undone. There were nights when every gentle thing seemed staged, when all the walls took on a listening glaze, when every false light stood with patient breath and smiled as if it had no use for death. Back off the wound, back off the gate. You fed where the split ran thin. Not again. The true dark never hurried me. Remember, it did not come with silvered teeth of hunger. It did not press with bright impatient hands or beg for entry under gentler names. What took me in below did not consume. It did not strip the weather from the room. It held, and all that followed after wanted more than dream had ever asked of me. I began to starve them breath, by gate, by hour, by something colder than death, by learning there is dream and there is need that wears dream skin and calls itself a seed, a mouth that opens inward to receive, a mouth that only learns to strip and leave. Some losses had to stay among the lost. Some cells went down and never crossed back through. Some hours broke too far to lift and mend. I let them go, I would not feed that end. I kept the deeper grain, I kept the line, I kept the law beneath the borrowed shine. I kept the part of dream that could endure without my ruined being made its cure. You were my dark, where the lower light thinned. Not again. Now I know you're kind by the glaze you leave, by the bright dead hush that gathers when you feed, by how you come in likeness, hush and ache, by how you take and taken. Call that grace. You came a dream and found a waking will. I bear that lower country in me still, but I do not feed your mouths with what was given for another skill. Now what I carry rises clean from deeper water than your thirst, from older law than all your borrowed curses. They came by the scent of it, let that stand. They came for what I carried in my hands, because the dream leaves marks and hunger knows how marked things answer when the midnight grows. But I kept what I was given from their feast. I kept the inward fire out of their teeth. I buried every thief I had to be. Wrong fire, wrong hand. I know your name now.